Hello. Thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday, at least here in the United States. um, I wanted to offer up a moment to really take time for ourselves. I wanted to give you a quick practice that you can just take a moment for yourself. This is not something that has to be big or extended. You don't need to be anywhere or do anything. You can be at work, just taking a break. If you have time to scroll, you have time to check out stories and things, then you have time to do this practice because it will be short. There's so much going on in the world. The events here last week in the US were, definitely shocking and rocky, with lots of emotion coming out. And, it's January 13th. We're almost halfway through the month, and it's felt like this year has just begun and has been going on for a long time. Time's an illusion right now. There's so much happening. But if we don't cultivate this time for ourselves, then we are reacting to what's happening in the world. We can't change anything outside of us. The only thing that we can do is change ourselves. The only thing that we can do is to care for ourselves even more than we already do. And if you're feeling anxious, stressed, sad, then it's okay. It's about feeling those emotions, allowing yourself to feel them, and then releasing them. And if you are feeling okay, maybe even grateful and joyful despite everything that's happening, it's also okay. You don't need to judge your feelings that things are happening in the world and you feel fine, because that's what we are here to do, is experience the range of human emotion. And what we're learning how to do is to hold space and compassion for one another. Not everybody has to be on the front lines fighting all the time. Not everybody has to be sad all the time. Not everybody has to be in the space of feeling like they are alone. We are a group of people that are connected, and even though we physically can't be together, we are connected regardless. And I'm talking to you right now. And so it's important to remind yourself that there's going to be moments that we feel good and moments maybe that we don't feel good. And that's okay. It's just learning to ride the wave without having it to be a roller coaster. Learning that these waves will come and go, and eventually these big cyclical waves can level out so that they are not as difficult to ride. And so we can do that with simple practices like breathing and taking time out for ourselves. And that's what we're going to do today. So, what we want to do is just to sit up straight. And you can do this in a chair. You can do this in your office chair, wherever you are. Just sit up straight. And the reason that we sit up straight is because it opens up our chest. So often we're, hunched over, looking at our phones, head down, shoulders forward, or typing on a computer. So we want to roll our shoulders back. We want to sit up straight, and we want to open up this heart center. And this is going to be just a simple little practice where we are going to be focusing on our heart and the breath. And so with our attention on the heart, we're going to go through the letters of heart, H-E-A-R-T, and we're going to just embody what those letters mean with the words that are spoken out loud. So let's just start by taking 3 deep breaths together. All right. And you're going to hold at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Exhaling. And now on the next breath, I want you to hold and squeeze at the top, okay? So take a deep inhale. And now squeeze every muscle of your body. Squeeze your feet, squeeze your hands, squeeze your abdomen, squeeze your chest, squeeze your face, squeeze, and release. We're going to take one more breath just like that. Take a deep breath in hold at the top, and squeeze. Squeeze every part of you. Squeeze muscles you don't think about. Just squeeze it all to get all of that tension out and release. Ah. The breath can change so much. So now just feeling into that new sensation of your body. Place your hands at heart center. And allow yourself to breathe normally and into your heart. Can you feel your heart? We are often in our head, and where we want to really be is in our heart, because it is our heart that really connects us to who we are and what we are capable of. So let's start with the letter H. H for here. Can you be here now in your heart? What does it mean to be in your heart? You know, our heart is in the center of our rib cage. It is where our lungs are, where we have the ability to breathe, the two things that give us life, our heartbeat and our breath. Can you be with those two right now? Not thinking about the things that need to be done, but just here now with the heartbeat and with your breath. And now we move on to E with embody. Can you be in your body, staying with the heart and in the breath? Can you feel your body? Can you embrace the messages that your body is sending to you? What does it feel like to be in this body? And now that we are in our body, with our heartbeat and our breath, can you teach your body what it is like to feel grateful, to have gratitude? Think of a time where you were just utterly grateful for something. Maybe you received unexpected money in the mail. Maybe it was that moment you laid down at night in your bed when you were so tired. Maybe it was the hug somebody gave you. Maybe it was something that you did for yourself, that you were just feeling so grateful for giving yourself that time. Can you feel that gratitude and teach your body what it feels like to be grateful? The more that we teach our body these feelings, these good feelings, the more that we can bring these feelings into our future. Our bodies are just full of these signals that we send to it based on our reactions. And if we can teach it goodness through gratefulness, it will learn that it enjoys this feeling. And now let's move on to A, awareness and acceptance. Can you be aware of how your body feels? And can you accept it without judgment? So often we label our feelings as being good or bad, right or wrong. But our body feels the way it feels, and there's nothing wrong with the way it feels. It is a message that is being sent to you. What is your body telling you? When you are in your breath, in your heart, embodying gratitude, can you feel the messages your body sends? Maybe you feel anxious. Maybe you feel sad. And that's okay. That's okay. It's what your body is feeling. Can you accept it without judgment? Maybe you feel calm. Maybe you just are completely embodying that gratitude. Allow your body to feel. The more we are aware of what our body is feeling in the now, the more we can help teach it how to feel in the future. When we send these messages of gratitude and love to our future selves, we're bringing that future to us now. And we do that by feeling whatever it is we feel. And as we move on to R, we can release these feelings. The goal is to feel and let go. Can you release any feeling that is no longer serving you? And if you are feeling calm and happy and grateful, can you relax into those feelings? Allow your body to release and to relax, and be present in this moment now. Taking a deep breath in and release. And now we move on to T. T for transmit and transform. This feeling of peace and calmness in this moment of now, right now. Can we take this energy and transmit it out beyond us? Sending those waves of energy out from our body into the environment around us. Can we transform the way we feel and the way others feel when we embody our calm, our gratitude, our heart-centered being? Today, January 13th, is the new moon. And it's a good time to set an intention, to let go of the old and to bring in the new. What feeling can you release and let go? And what can you call in? I ask you to take a deep breath and release and feel into your body. Set an intention for yourself. it's jealousy. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's sadness. And how can you call in a new energy? Ask your body what it needs. What can you commit to calling in this new energy? Maybe it's just taking 3 deep breaths in the morning and the night. Maybe it's remembering to act and not react by taking a simple breath before you act. Maybe it's having an extra glass of water a day and hydrating yourself. Something as simple as breath and water can change the way we feel by nourishing our body. How can you nourish yourself? Maybe it's calling in good thoughts. Maybe it's making a commitment to watch your thoughts, and anytime you hear yourself saying something negative about yourself, catching yourself and reframing it into something positive. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Returning yourself back to your body, to your here and now, to your present state. When you feel ready, you can open up your eyes. I hope you feel calm. I hope you feel grounded. I hope you're able to feel into your body. It's important to take these times out for ourselves. They don't have to be long. It's something that you can do so easily throughout the day. Things are going to happen. The world's going to go on. And it's really important that we cultivate this sense of peace for ourselves so that we can be that change that we want to see in the world. That change is going to manifest outside around us when we can change ourselves on the inside. And it begins with how we feel. You don't have to find the perfect moment. There's so much going on around me right now. My daughter's in the other room doing her class online with a teacher, and there's cars and stuff outside, and it's the middle of the day. But just this simple practice has changed how I feel. And now I feel more empowered to go and do what I need to do with love and kindness and compassion for myself and others. And the more that we embody this in the world, the more we're going to bring these feelings to others, and we will begin to see less violence, less hate, and less fear. And it all begins with us. So I thank you for taking time out. I'm going to be doing these every so often whenever I feel inspired. I don't have a schedule at this point. I also teach cooking classes that I will be launching very soon. It's all on plant-based nutrition, vegan food. We're going to be incorporating lots of different disciplines. It's going to be more than just cooking. We're building community, learning about breath work, learning about intention and how we can infuse this into our food. And I run lots of other programs, but this is just about being able to connect and share and give back to ourselves. And I hope that you continue to stick with your intention and use this new moon energy to create a new you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.